Liver doesn't always exactly have the star-studded status of filet mignon and lamb chops, but nutritionally, it blows muscle meat out of the water. Today, I am going to show you how my grandma used to make liver stew, which was our filet mignon and lamb chops back then. And I'm going to show you today how to make a well done liver stew that is delicious and yummy, and also how you serve it. And let's get into it. We're going to start off with seasoning our liver that has been washed in vinegar and chopped up into about into bite-sized bites. So we're going to season with 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of white pepper, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of black pepper, and 1 tablespoon of dry basil. We're going to add 1 cup of oil to our instant pot, and we are going to put it on the saute setting. It's nice and hot, so we're going to add a seasoned liver into the hot oil. Our goal is to have this liver nicely browned. Because we've washed it in water, it has retained some of that water. So we're gonna have that water dry up, and we're gonna have a nice brown liver. See, I told we were going for that well done. I like my meat well done, and that's how grandma cooked it. So we're gonna go for that nice brown well done liver stew. So that water is all dried up, but it's still not done to how I want it. So I added about half a cup of water, and we're gonna put the lid on the instant pot and pressure that for about 3 minutes. I stopped it at 3, and we're just gonna test that. You see how it's sliced well. It is well done. Yes, that is how grandma made it. Nicely seasoned. It is not hard. It has that nice firm texture. Now let's make a stew. So we're gonna add some onions. I used the 1 medium red onion sliced, and about 2 large yellow onion chopped up in my food processor. You know we do spicy food around here. So about 1 teaspoon of hot habanero peppers and about 1 teaspoon of tomato paste. Because I know I'm going to be eating it with rice, I need a little bit more oil in the sauce. So we added about another about 1/4 cup of olive oil. Leave that to saute, bring out those juices, and you can add salt and pepper to taste. So I added about 1 tablespoon of salt. And we just want those onions to be cooked nicely. That's my Knorr seasoning. I like it around here. And leave that to saute and look at it. Look at what we got. That nice stew, well done liver, and it has that lovely flavor of those onions and tomatoes, and it's beautifully done. But we have to serve it. So let's serve it over some angel hair and couscous mixed with vegetable, and it's quick and easy to make. That's 1/2 cup of butter in a saucepan over medium heat. I'd broken my angel hair into small pieces. The 1.5 liters of boiled water. This kettle is the best thing you can have in your kitchen, because I just had that water boiled whilst I was cutting up the angel hair, and I just put boiled water in the pot. I will leave a link below on how you can get your hands on that. You will thank me later. So I added about 2 teaspoons of salt. And we're going to add our couscous. And if you haven't tried couscous yet, you will need to. It is one of the quickest grains to cook. It is not as heavy as rice, and it goes so well with a lot of sauces. And this is my quick go-to grain when I need to do something and I don't want to cook rice. I really don't want to eat rice. And today we're just mixing it up, having some angel hair and some couscous, and just it's another way to freshen up your regular dishes with things that your family eat, but just mixing it up a little bit. Right? We don't eat. Sometimes it get really monotonous when we're cooking the same thing over and over. So here on this channel, we find different ways of making our everyday kitchen staples into something that it feels like we just found it on the menu at the restaurant. So you'll see I've added some water, because we're not cooking the spaghetti, the angel hairs, and draining out the water like we cook regular spaghetti. I've been adding water as I see fit. So it is done exactly how I want it to be done. So I'm going to say eyeballing on that. Frozen chopped vegetables has to be a staple in your freezer. It just has to be, because it adds color to your food, and it's nutritional, and it's easy to it's so easy to cook and makes your food look like you really put a lot of thought into it, which yes, we did. But look how lovely that looks. We can eat it all by itself. So with a little bit of butter, a little bit of olive oil drained around it, because that helps loosen that angel hair, and frozen vegetables and couscous, steamed, mixed occasionally so it doesn't get stuck to the bottom of the pan. That is done in 15 minutes or less. Look how lovely that looks. Tell me you're not hungry already. And if you've watched so far and this is adding value to you and it's something that you're gonna make, just leave a note in the comments below and tell me, did it change your perspective about liver? Or did you learn something new from this video? Or is there something that you're looking to make and you're like, can you make that? I would love to. Sitting around the dinner table is one of the many, many blessings that I count every day and thank God for it, because it is the time that I get to sit with my family and enjoy the food that I have prepared or we have prepared together. And there's nothing in this world I will trade for that. And I hope that's the motivation that you get from going to work, making money, and coming to stand by the stove and cook food for your family, because some of the things that we get to talk about around the dinner table are just sitting together and eating and nourishing our bodies is priceless, because there are millions of people in the world that cannot do it. So I am grateful. And I hope you are too. If nothing motivates you today, I pray that this does. Say that nothing you do goes unnoticed. So live the best life today and be you. Hope you enjoyed this video and have an awesome, blessed day.